The UK is now suspending some intelligence sharing with the US over our deadly boat strikes in the Caribbean. There goes our allies, our deadly boat strikes of narco-terrorists. And may I remind the people in the UK that we stopped caring about their opinions on defending our homeland in 1776. Okay, they've been one of our greatest allies, and reports are they think what we're doing in the Caribbean, just blowing up alleged drug boats without any sort of process, is illegal, and they don't want to be complicit, so they're stopping. Well, the report is they're only stopping intelligence sharing specifically on drug boats in the Caribbean, so they remain an ally, but fine, I trust our intelligence gathering better than theirs anyways. Well, they have multiple territories in the Caribbean, like the Cayman and British Virgin Islands, among others, that make their intelligence valuable. Well, they should know Trump is not going to stop blowing up drug traffickers, so if they want to increase the likelihood of accuracy, you would think they would want us to have as much intelligence as possible. Well, they also care about international law, and they don't want to be complicit in activities that the UN has deemed extrajudicial, so not legal. Our boat strikes have killed 76 drug traffickers thus far. What does the UN think about international law when it comes to 100,000 Americans dying yearly of drug overdoses? Do they only care about protecting international rights of terrorists? Well, there's a way to deal with drug boats. The UK has been sharing intelligence in the Caribbean with our Coast Guard for years, and they interdict them, arrest them, and bring them to a trial. That puts the lives of our Coast Guard at risk. Was the US supposed to bring Osama bin Laden to a trial before we killed him? Multiple presidents have done international strikes on terrorists. International law allows a country to use force if it's defending itself against an ongoing armed attack. Alleged drug traffickers thousands of miles away from our coast have never been viewed as armed attackers. Well, this is a president putting America first, and he's willing to reinterpret slightly international law in a way that saves Americans' lives. The foundations of the West are built on due process, the presumption of innocence. You don't kill people off of mere allegations, as sometimes you're killing the innocent, which other countries have accused us of killing innocent fishermen in these strikes. I happen to trust our intelligence that these are narco-terrorists. Where does the due process come for those overdosing from fentanyl? Does the law only protect terrorists? There are many laws against drug trafficking, but killing people off of allegations is not one of them. Until now, and it's more than an allegation. Not according to the UK. Why don't you take a boat across the Atlantic and become a UKer? Because I might be killed.